गजाननं भूतगणातिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् आर्तानामार्तिहन्तारं भीतानां भयनाशनं विशतां कालदण्डं तं रामचन्द्रं नमाम्यहम् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पते नमः। कुजण्डं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीके मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिं गोष्पदीकृतवारीशं वशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायणमहामाला रत्नं वन्देरिलात्मजम् अंजनानन्दनं वीरं जानकीशोकनाशनं कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्. Now that they have spoken to like as if shaking her, tell me, like that, then they realize, maybe slightly better way of doing things. So they tell her, Achakshvano Vishalakshi Mabhute Subhage Bhayam Samvadam Adhita Pange Tvaya Kim Kritavanayam. Vishalakshi, oh lady of wide eyes, don't be afraid. No. Nabhute Subhage Bhayam, oh lady of good fortune, lady of good wide eyes, Vishalakshi. No, don't fear. All you do is simple. Just tell us what is it that you two are talking. Samvadam Asita Pange, oh you black-eyed beauty. What did that fellow speak to you? Tvaya kim kritavan ayam? Atha braveen mahasadhi sita sarvanga sundari rakshasam bhimarupāṇāṃ viññāne mama kāgatihi yūyameva vijanāti yoyam yadvā karishyati ahireva yahi pādān vijanāti na samshayah. So Mahasadhi Sita, Mahasadhi, gentle, good, nice, sincere, never spoke a lie in her life, good lady. Sadhi, Mahasadhi Sita. Sarvanga Sundari, most beautiful. She said, Rakshasa Bhimarupana Viññāne Mama Ka Gati. These Rakshasas of terrible Rakshasas of terrible forms. What do I know about their science? How do I know a damn thing about these Rakshasas? You only Yuyameva Abhijanite Yoyam Yadva Karishiti. Oh, you alone may know who is this and what is it that he wants to do. I have no clue. It is all your area. Ahireva Ahe Padhan Vijanati na samsaya. Only a snake will know a snake's feet. What do I know? Paam Binkal Paam Bari. I think he is a Rakshasa who can take any form at will. Or what do we do when this lady now said that? So then the Rakshi said, no, next. So they dispersed here and there. Some stayed there, some said, you stay here, we'll go tell Ravana. Some went to tell Ravana. And some of the Rakshis, the most important ones, they went. They know how to break bad. This is breaking bad news to the Ravana. It's not an easy task. They have to go. So they have gone. And they go and they go and tell Ravana. And yet, with a fearful body, who seems to be having formidable prowess. He held conversations with Sita in Ashokavanika. He held conversation with her. But although we questioned her repeatedly, Janaka's daughter, Sita of fawn eyes, she didn't tell us anything. She refused to tell us. वासवस्य भवेद् दूतो वैश्यवणस्य वा प्रेषितो वापि रामेण सीतान्वेषणकाङ्क्षया. We don't know who he is. The day, has he been sent by Indra? We don't know whether it's the Duta sent by Indra or by Kubera, or is it that he's been sent by Rama? We don't know. Rama in his desire and anxiety to see Sita? Is it a Duta sent by him? We don't know, O Emperor. But this ape of marvelous appearance has completely decimated your Ashoka Vanika. This beautiful Ashoka Vanika, which is full of birds and beasts, has been completely laid to dust by this ape. There is practically no part of Ashoka Vanika that he has spared. Every single place has been devastated, except one place, that place where Sita is sitting, he has not touched. We do not know why he has spared it. Perhaps from the desire not to endanger Sita's life. Or perhaps because by the time he finished with everything else, he was tired. He was fatigued. But it doesn't look like this fellow is fatigued and all that. What fatigue is merely started. Clearly, his intention is something to do with Sita. He has come something to save her. He has not touched a leaf in the Shimshupa tree under which he is sitting. Not a flower, not a leaf. That tree is standing nicely. Everything else has been smashed to the ground. Since he spoke to Sita and has devastated the Ashoka Vanika, you should order terrible punishment on this creature, O king. Don't punish me, punish the man. Before he says, I'll first kill you. What were you doing? Before that, quickly change. Rakshasi is no Rakshas mind. She's telling, go punish. Punish him. How dare that ape speak to Sita when you have already taken her for your wife? Such a ape. He deserves draconian punishment, etc. They tell Ravana. Rakshinam vachashrutva Ravano Rakshaseshwara Hutagnirivajajvala Kopasamvartite Kshana. He couldn't believe what he had heard. Ravana. Everything was right in the morning. I mean, he had gone, he had given her 2 months' notice. All that. And now these Rakshas have come. And they are telling him some bloody tall story, which has to be true because they are telling, how dare they, can't be alive. So he, by nature, he is a man who is generally angry sort of leader. But you fear his anger. I mean, that's why you work nicely. The best way to actually rule any organization is by anger. If people fear your anger, they work properly. I will tell you. There's nothing. I have seen it. I have seen all kinds of leaders. Anger works. They should be petrified of you. If you come, everybody should, silence should fall. That's the way. Even Rama, Rama was not an easy boss. You can't go to Rama back without proper finishing the task. You're scared. Sugriva will kill you. Ravana, he's a past master. By nature, he's an angry man. 10 heads of anger. So when he heard this, Hutagni river Jajwala, as if in a yaga fire, a lot of ghee has been thrown, it flows up like that. He just Jajwala, he started burning like that, and Kopa Samvarti Tekshana, and his anger, his eyes almost popped out of his head. Bloody eyes came the potter. He looked at 20 eyes staring at the Rakshas, telling him that. And as he saw that, from his eyes, hot tears fell down. When he heard this, hot tears fell down. It was like from a burning lamp, if there are hot drops of oil just fall like that from his eyes, in anger. And he heard that this has happened. He knew his priorities. We'll deal with these Rakshas later. There's an ape. There's a problem we have in the hand. So he had a crack troop of kinkaras. All these, they had kings. So they were on crack troop. He immediately said, get that damn. Go. He ordered that dam out. How many? 80,000 of them.
Oh my God.
80,000 all ready to go. Kinkaras. Oh, long time no fight also. Oh, they just marched towards, immediately ran towards the Ashokavanika, frightful in appearance, each of them of enormous strength, all lusting for battle, all resolved, I will be the one to capture Hanuman, etc. They are all going, each of them is very, very strong, hand-picked crack troop of Ravana. And they rushed towards Ashokavanika, towards Hanuman. Valmiki says, like moth running to the fire. And they were armed to the teeth. There were clubs and maces and all arrows of all kinds and pattisha and mudgara and spears and God knows what, javelin and what all that. They are highly, totally armed. And Hanuman saw them coming. He was sitting on top of that gate, having a grand view, and saw 80,000 kinkaras rushing towards him. He waited till they come to a reasonable distance, jumped down, stood like a rock, huge in size, lifted his tail up, smashed it around with his tail. One smash he gave to the ground with his tail, and he let off a mighty shout at them. And when he did that, birds started falling dead from the sky. Already the 80,000 people are slowing down. But sheer momentum was carrying them forward. There's one monkey is standing there and one smash has given to the ground. Birds are falling down. He said, let out a roar, and then he says this. In a loud voice, Hanuman proclaimed, Jayatyati balo Ramo, Lakshmanascha Mahabala, Raja Jayati Sugrivo, Raghavena Bipalita, Dasoham Kosalendrasya, Ramasya Krishtakarmana, Hanuman Shatrusainnyanam Nihanta Marutatmaja, Jayatyati balo Ramo. Victorious is Rama of immeasurable strength. Victorious is Lakshmana, the immensely strong Mahabala. Raja Jayati Sugrivo. Victorious is King Sugriva, who has been befriended by Raghava. Dasoham Kosalendrasya. And I am the Dasa of the king of Kosala's Rama. I am the servant of Rama, of unflawed deeds. Hanuman, I am Hanuman. Shatrusainnyanam Nihanta Marutatmaja. I am the destroyer of enemy forces. I am the son of Vayu. Naravana sahasram me yuddhe pratibalam bhavet. Not even 1,000 Ravanas can stand up to me in a fight. Shilabhistu prarata padapaischa sahasrasha. When I arm myself and fight with rocks and trees and thousands of them, not even 1,000 Ravanas can stand in front of me. Ardayitva purim lankam abhivadya cha maithilim samriddhartho gamishyami mishatam sarva rakshasam. Ardayitva purim lankam. Having Ardayitva harrowed, made life pain, tortured the city of Lanka. Having tortured the city of Lanka, Abhivadya cha Maithili, and after having prostrated to Maithili, to Sita, Samruddhartho gamishyami. I shall go back, my mission fulfilled. While you Rakshasas look on helplessly, nothing you can do. He shouted, standing tall. And he shouted. They all stopped and started trembling, looking at him. They just started trembling a bit. He was towering like an evening cloud and standing there. But then, Master's command, so they set aside their fear and armed with strange and terrible weapons, they attacked. They attacked him. So he had got down to that gateway. He looked at that gateway and there was a massive rod, which was one of the supports of the gateways. He snatched that rod in his hand. And with that he leapt into the sky. And Valmiki describes that iron, long, that formidable iron rod in his hand as he leapt in the sky. It was like Garuda having a writhing snake in his hand, in his beak. It's flying. Like that he was up in the sky, and with that he just pummeled down the 80,000 people. He went smashing, flying, leaping at them. Didn't know where he was coming from. Speed of wind. He smashed the 80,000 kinkaras. Some escaped. Some of these Rakshasas managed to survive with their life, and they ran back to Ravana to update him. This is the status. This is no ordinary ape. Some magical power he is got. What is it, etc. And they were trembling in fear. Ravana was staring at them in amazement. What are these guys saying? 80,000 you guys have sent. What are you saying? What are you saying? He is staring in amazement. My Rakshasa force has been destroyed. So that postmortem we'll do later. Now again project is this. We have to carry on next week. One well-known general's son, Prasta's son, very cold valor. He said, you go. No, you go. You go and go with the best of troops and get me that bloody ape. Meanwhile, when there was a commercial break for Hanuman, these people had gone. So he had laid them. So he went back. For a moment, he was sitting on that gateway again and thinking, now, in the meantime, what should I do? Of course, he knew that again one force will come, but we have time. 5 minutes is there. We can utilize it usefully. What is it that I have not done yet here? So there he saw, there was this, in that Ashokavanika, there was one, just near that, there was a beautiful temple. That was the pride of Lanka, one temple. He said, this will, isko marte. Huge, massive temple with dome and whatever you call it, top and all, the big one. So I had 5 minutes, he could do that, sir.
What did you want to do?
He just smashed it to the ground.
Smash it. I thought you want to visit it.
No. What he did is
Not.
enemy. So what he did, one leap. It was as big as Mount Meru, it seems that. One leap, he was standing on top of that. Top of that damn thing. One leap, and as he stood there, he looked like the second sun rising in the sky.